Good morning, students. Hope so you are well. Last time we had left around the treatment of goodwill in change in profit sharing ratio. Today I will discuss with you the treatment of workman compensation reserve and investment fluctuation reserve. It's a very important topic which students should know, and the topic we study right now will be applicable to admission of partner in the next chapter, retirement and death of partner. So let me start with that. First we'll go to treatment of workman compensation reserve. Now what is a workman compensation reserve? When partnership firm employs certain people into their organization, there are chances of injury while on job, maybe due to critical illness. So what happens? From the safe side, partnership firm prepares workman compensation reserve to meet out these unforeseen liabilities. Workman compensation reserve is created out of profits. Now, how could be dealt into the partnership firm books? Let me deal it one by one. Now, I'll take some example and I'll go ahead with that. So, let me discuss about accounting entries. How the accounting entries will be done in the firm's book. First point is number A. When claim on WCR does not exist. When claim on WCR does not exist, it means that firm has created rupees 10,000. There is no claim. It means it should be distributed between the partners. So entry will be WCR account debit to partners capital oblique current account. WCR account debit to partners capital oblique current account. It will be in the old ratio. It means 10,000 debit, 10,000 credit, being WCR adjusted. This is the first treatment for workman compensation reserve. Then there is a no claim is there. Number B. When claim on WCR exist. When claim on WCR exists, so there are three possibilities are there. Maybe the amount the firm has created 10,000, maybe the claim will be 10,000. It could be less than that, it could be more than that. So we'll see that how this should be dealt into the partnership firm. Number one, when claim is equal to WCR. When claim is equal to WCR, it means that WCR was 10,000, claim on WCR is also 10,000. So sir, what entry should be passed in this case? So the entry will be, in this case will be WCR account debit to claim on WCR account 10,000. 10,000 debit, 10,000 credit. Number two, when claim is less than WCR amount, it means you had created 10,000 and claim has been done for 6,000. So WCR was 10,000, but the claim has came for rupees 6,000. How should be dealt into the partnership firm? Let me see that. Entry will be WCR account debit 10,000 to claim on WCR account. It will be 6,000 to partners capital account. Partners capital oblique current account. 4,000. It will be distributed in the old ratio. This will be distributed in the old ratio. Old ratio. Right? This is the actual entry. We have to pass it. 10,000 was the claim. 10,000 was the WCR created by the firm. Claim was 6,000. Excess will be distributed between the partners in the old ratio, 4,000. If capital is fluctuating, then capital. If fixed capital, then it will be current account. Next, number third. Third point. When claim is more than WCR amount. When claim is more than WCR amount, say for example, WCR created by the firm is rupees 10,000. Claim has came for 15,000. It means the firm's liability has been increased by 5,000. So now two entries to be passed in this case. So the entries will be like that. Entry will be like that. First entry, number A entry, it will be WCR account debit 10,000, revaluation account debit 5,000 to claim on WCR 15,000. This will be the first entry. Sir, why we are treated with revaluation? Because liability is increased by 5,000. So liability increase, firm will suffer a loss. So it will go to the revaluation account. Number B, this 5,000 is a loss for the firm, which will be distributed between the partners. So entry will be partners capital oblique current account debit to revaluation account. 5,000 debit, 5,000 credit. This will be distributed in the old ratio. So this is the whole description of workman compensation reserve. First point, it is created for the employee's purpose. Maybe while on job they suffer injury or critical illness, so firm will compensate them. So accounting entries will be when claim on WCR does not exist, claim has created by the firm 10,000, no claim was there from the employee side, distributed between the partners 10,000 in the old ratio. B case, when claim on WCR exists, possibility is that equal to, less than or more than. So if it is equal to, WCR is created by firm is 10,000, claim has done by the employees 10,000 and WCR account debit to claim on WCR 10,000. When claim is less than WCR amount, 10,000 created by firm, 6,000 claim is there. So WCR account debit, claim on WCR 6,000, excess amount 4,000 remaining will be distributed between the partners. Partners capital oblique current account old ratio. When claim is more than WCR amount, claim is 10,000 and claim that means WCR is 10,000, claim is 15,000. So liability is increased by 5,000. It will be dealt with what? Revaluation account. So entry will be WCR account debit 10,000, 5,000 revaluation account, claim 15, and this loss will distribute between the partners. Hope so. Your workman compensation reserve concept is clear, right? Now I'll move to investment fluctuation reserve. Let me rub the board first, and then I'll go to the investment fluctuation reserve. Let's see that how the investment fluctuation reserve to be dealt with. Now, The second point is investment fluctuation reserve. Which is the abbreviation is IFR. IFR. Now let me clear you. What is investment fluctuation reserve? It is the backup given to the investment made by the firm outside into the securities, whether it could be private securities or government securities. So any loss arising on that should be recovered from investment fluctuation reserve, although it is also created out of profits. Again repeating it, investment fluctuation reserve is created to give a backup to write off the loss arising on account of investments value when the book value is more but market value is less. So how to recover from there? So we'll prepare what? Investment fluctuation reserve. So let me write down the accounting entries, how should we proceed with that? Accounting entries or accounting treatment. Now IFR, when we talk about investment fluctuation reserve, so there are 2-3 possibilities are there. So let me see that. Number 8, when IFR exists in the books and no adjustments is given. IFR exists in the books and what happens? No adjustment is given. Say for example, investments is rupees 40,000. This is the book value. Market value is not given and IFR is given, say for example 10,000. IFR is given 10,000. So in this case what happens? Whole IFR will be distributed between the partners. So the entry will be IFR account debit to partners capital / current account. Partners capital / current account, 10,000 debit, 10,000 credit. It will be in the old ratio. It will be in the old ratio. Number B. Now if the adjustment is given, when adjustment is given, now in this case when adjustment is given, so what will happen? Let's see the case first. When market value is lesser than, when market value is lesser than book value. When I say market value is, book value is the balance sheet value and market value is the market price. So say for example, investments rupees 40,000. This is the book value. Market value is given rupees 35,000 and IFR is created rupees 10,000. Now how should be dealt with? Market value is lesser than the book value. 40,000 is the book value. Market value is 35 and 10 IFR. So entry will be like that in this case. IFR account debit 10,000. 5,000 value has been what? Decrease of investments. So it will write down to investments. Investments account 5,000 and remaining 5,000 distributed between the partners. So partners capital / current account 5,000 in the old ratio. It will distribute in the old ratio. This is the treatment. Now case 2. Now case 2, when market value is equal to, when market value is equal to book value, when market value is equal to book value. So say for example, investments book value is given rupees 40,000. Market value is given rupees 40,000. IFR you have created 10,000. 10,000. So book value and market value are same. So IFR will be simply distributed between the partners. So in this case, what happens? The first entry will be there. Investment fluctuation reserve account debit. 2. Partners capital oblique current account. 10,000 debit, 10,000 credit. Old ratio. Since there is no loss, so it should be not written off. It should be not written off from the IFR. The first case was that book market value is lesser than the book value. Now it is equal to the book value. So what happens? 10,000 will distribute between the partners, right, in the old ratio. Case third. When market value is greater than the book value. Now if the market value is greater than the book value, so I'll take the first values. Investments book value is given 40,000, that is the book value. BV stands for book value. MKT stands for market value. If say for example rupees 45,000, IFR you had created rupees 10,000. 40,000 book value, 45 market value, and IFR is 10,000. So let me see that how this should be dealt with. So there will be more than one entries. So we'll write down entries. The first entry will be written down as this IFR will be distributed between the partners, 10,000, right? So the first entry will be IFR account debit to partners capital oblique current account.